I don't know what the fuck where I was going with that. In an alternate universe, we're all accepting Terrence Howard's teriology, and the world is either really bad because of it or really good because of it. I guess then there would be an alternate universe in which things turned out really bad and in which things turned out really good. In the Joe Rogan podcast, he said that he was going to become a villain and destroy the world. And they both chuckled at it, and that was Joe's nervous chuckle. That's his nervous laugh, the laugh that he does whenever Mike Tyson's like, yeah, every time I hit a guy, I get hard. You guys remember that?
I literally, the reason why this table is this width is the second podcast I did with Mike Tyson. Even Jamie, when Mike left, Jamie's like, that's a different person. That's a totally different person, right?
I was nervous the whole time. I was so glad I was close to the door.
What does it mean when fighting gets you erect? What does that mean?
It's a good question.
Gee.
It means you're getting excited.
Yeah.
So that's going through your mind right now.
Well, that's how I get when I was a kid, and sometimes I get the twinkle.
The twinkle.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like you reached a state as a human being, as a champion, as a ferocious fighter. You reached a state of ability and of accomplishment that very few humans will.
I don't know if you can hear him breathing.
He's breathing.
Yeah.
It's like a lion.
Running.
At any time, did you feel afraid?
I'm always afraid when I'm around that guy. Kevin Hart said it best. He goes, "It's like being in a room with a lion." Like, even if the lion is like...
Jamie Foxx's old joke is like someone let a pit bull let loose in the room. They don't know whose it is.
The government is intentionally dumbing down our kids to just keep them dumb. If you look at the algebra questions that they have on the ACT Prep website, and you see the answers that they get, and if you're a millennial, okay, or an elder millennial like me, if you're older, you'll remember back in the day we had like real people math. Well, now they have what's called Common Core math, or what I call fake math. You might as well call it teriology. We're already doing teriology. Holy shit, we're already doing teriology. Oh my God. You're not going to get the same answer that the answer key tells you. Look at the answer key. You're not going to get the same answer. If you put it in, I pay for a ChatGPT service. Okay, it's an open AI, but it's a paid thing. If you put the math problem, like the word problems, into there, you'll get like the answer you got is the answer that the AI will give you. But what's in the answer key is wrong. And it's like, because it's bullshit math, because it's teriology. And you're like, is this real life? And then you suddenly realize, oh, that's why college students think that they can make a difference about a war that doesn't have shit to do with them. Oh, because you guys were doing fake math. Gotcha. Okay there, buddy. Okay. Just like most people can see, most people can hear, some people can't see, and some people can't hear. Some people cannot fall in love. Hear me out. There are over 8 billion people on this planet right now. On this rock right now. There are over 8 billion people on this planet. We can sit here and say, oh, well, some people don't deserve love. Like Ted Bundy didn't deserve to have a happy life. Any happiness. None of these monsters. That's a fucking... None of these monsters deserve to have like a happy ending, a happy life, or whatever. There was somebody in that car that whole time? Holy shit. What the fuck were you doing? Some people, we can get away with justifying and saying, like, some people just don't deserve love. Like Adolf Hitler doesn't deserve love. Mao didn't deserve love. Stalin. We can feel good about that because we all know that we're not genocidal maniacs, right? But the truth that a lot of people don't want to admit is that sometimes you just don't fall in love. You never experience that. And that's okay. Like, yeah, it's great to watch a sunset, but you wouldn't go up to a blind person and be like, man, it's so great to experience a sunset. It's so beautiful. Like, you just gotta just wish you could see it. Like, don't you want to see it? It doesn't work that way. Some people just don't fall in love. And that's cool. That's okay. You shouldn't make people feel bad about that. You can, first of all, other people shouldn't be making you fucking happy to begin with. You should be making yourself happy. If you can't make yourself happy, then how are you expecting other people to do that shit for you? You can't expect somebody else to know you better than you know you. You gotta know how to make yourself happy. That person can get hit by a truck tomorrow, then what the fuck are you gonna do? You living for that person and they died, then what? Then what, you gonna die? Alright, that's real fucking mature. So, I went off on a tangent. I believe the trees and the wind work together to talk to us, to tell us shit, but we just don't be listening. Or maybe we can't listen. Maybe all the shit that's in our food and water, maybe it dumbed us down from being able to listen. I hope this mic been on the whole time. Wouldn't that be a bitch? Wouldn't that be a bitch? Not a conspiracy, not an unpopular opinion, but I guess a bit of a hot take. Men need to, and this isn't a black or white thing, this is, or Asian thing, or Hispanic thing, this is a human thing, okay? Men need to start normalizing going on like bro dates. No diddy. Y'all need to start normalizing that. Like how girls will go on girl dates. We'll go and get mimosas and get our nails done. And we'll go to a museum and we'll go to an art show. Oh my god. So much fun. We'll go to wine tastings. I'm not saying go get your feet down with your bro. But I'm saying like y'all gotta like normalize doing shit together and like it not being like immediately seen as gay. That's why men are so toxic. Here we go. Here go a take. That's why men are so fucking toxic these days. Is because any time that they express any type of emotion, you bitches are so fucking quick to, oh my god, I don't know, that was just real saucy of him. That was just real saucy of him. And there are certain things that are like, it's triggering. And it's like, hmm, hmm. You know, there are a few things. Not saying that there's not, but any type of emotion that a guy is expressing, I think that that's a very adult thing to do, a very mature thing to do, is be able to express your emotions, be able to express how you feel. Because if you don't even know how you feel, then how are you going to address regulating that emotion? If you don't know that you're angry, then how do you know that you need to let some of that anger out? You need to let out some of that aggression. How are you supposed to know that? How are you supposed to know that if you don't even know that you're angry? But every time that a nigga want to talk about, well, you know what I'm saying? Like when you said that to me, it really made me feel like I was nothing. A bitch want to be like, it made you feel. It made you feel. Yeah, bitch. He's a human. He has feelings. So now you got all these niggas running around here holding down, holding back all of this energy, whether it be good or bad, chaotic. It's energy and it's festering. And do you know what that does to the human body? Whether you want to believe in spiritual things or not, energy is fucking energy. That is a scientific fact. Energy is a thing. So when you have all of that pent up energy inside of you, you have no idea how to release it because you don't even know what emotion you're feeling. That shit manifests physically. But y'all want to act like shit don't bother you. Y'all want to act like shit don't bother you. That is a very childish way of thinking that you are just going to be headstrong all the time, no matter what. No matter what. Suck it down. Suck it down. Bury the boy. You're not shedding a tear? If there are two people in this world that men can cry to, if you believe that everybody deserves a soulmate, which I don't subscribe to that, but if you believe in that, there are two women, three women in his life, possible, potential women in his life that he can go to and should feel comfortable crying. Should feel comfortable saying, this shit is fucking hard. Adulting is hard. And I'm fucking tired. And I'm gonna keep doing it, obviously, but I don't wanna fucking do this shit no fucking more. You should be able to say that to three people. Your mother, you have one. Your sister, you have one. Or your woman, if you have one. But we make it so toxic. I've even caught myself telling my boys, stop all that fucking crying, your boy. I caught myself saying that shit. And I had to pull back and I had to sit myself down and regulate myself and then sit my kids down and say, I am sorry that I said that to you. That was not okay. Mommy was not right. Mommy wasn't right when she said that. And I'm sorry. You are 100% allowed to feel your feelings. You are. Absolutely. But Target is not the place for you to be feeling your fucking feelings. Okay? It's not. But a lot of these moms will say, stop crying. You're a boy. Boys don't cry. Don't do that. Men don't do that. And they are discouraged from showing any type of emotion. And so they have it all pent up. And if it doesn't manifest physically, then it manifests mentally. You have all of these angry boys that do a lot of angry things. Now, it's not as prevalent as everybody makes it out to be. It's not as bad as the internet. It's not like the world is just crawling with angry, hyped up men. That's not what I'm saying. But there is a toxicity in it, and it's rooted in people not being able to pinpoint their feelings, and men especially, because they're discouraged from doing so. So all of that to say, y'all need to learn how to figure out, y'all need to have fucking friends and do like friend shit. And going and playing basketball is not friendship. Going to the court is not friendship. I mean, like, it's friendship, but like you can also do that with strangers too. Like, that's not, I'm talking about like going somewhere. There's plenty of no diddy shit that y'all can go and do. But y'all don't want to fucking do it because y'all too afraid that somebody gonna call you gay for it, or you gonna think that your homeboy gonna be like, man, that shit fucking gay. Meanwhile, your homeboy sitting over there thinking the same fucking thing. Man, I want to go to the Jack Daniels distilleries. Make a day of it. That's a day trip. Make a day trip out of it. That's cute. Go do some cute boy shit. Alright, that's it. For real. The moon is not real. The sun is not real. I don't know when the fuck they changed it out. I don't know if it was during the eclipse, before the eclipse, after the eclipse. I don't know when the fuck it was. But they changed it out and put a light bulb in front of that bitch. I'm not saying that, like, there is no moon, there is no sun. Like, they there, but it's blocked out from our view. And it's so fucking funny because, like, I was thinking that, and then I was like, nah, you crazy, bitch, you crazy. And then I start hearing other people saying the same thing, and I'm like, okay, so it's not just me. So I'm looking around. Soon as I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep a lookout on the moon. It starts getting cloudy. I don't know if you can see. You can't see. It look like it's sunny as fuck. It's really not. It's cloudy as hell. You can't see shit. And the moon and the sun have been obstructed from view like every day for like the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks. You can't see neither one of them bitches. There's not a clear night. There hasn't been a clear night. So I guess that's it. I don't think I got any more conspiracies.